So, as usual, Igwe in Nigeria, it means that you are the chief, the king. Exactly. You know? Igwe. And then Nana in Ghana or West Africa is also the same.
It's Igwe.
Igwe. Yeah.
Ah, okay, so, that's nice.
Yes. So
that's nice.
This is Nana Igwe. On today's segment of the Big Interview, don't forget you can actually also watch us on our affiliate sister stations, Voice of London Radio, WAP Television with West African TV. And you can also watch us on our social media handles, YouTube, Facebook, and also the Instagram and TikTok. Today, I'm here with my co-host, our very dynamic
troublemaker
hunter. I'm telling you. Queen Deborah in the house. How are you, Queen?
I'm fine.
Yes.
I'm fine, Igwe.
Right. And I see you're not feeling too well.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, dear. Don't worry. I know you are. I know you get rid of it because you're a strong woman, you know. Are you doing the African antidote for that?
Yes, of course. Ginger, garlic,
wow,
and other things. Add to it.
Yes. So
that's our own African medication. It's easy.
Absolutely. Yes. So, Queen, it's interesting. We're going to be looking at issues, breaking news, interesting news items. We'll also be looking at the trending issues and a bit of the current affairs issues like the coming up elections in Ghana. We'll be looking at that. We'll look at a documentary presented on Zimbabwe, the siphoning of the gold to Dubai. Now Dubai is the center of the gold trade.
Exactly.
And Dubai has been positioned to siphon the precious minerals from Africa.
Africa, yeah.
Yes. We'll also be looking at the latest news that is coming from Nigeria, where we have the Nigerian President Tinubu, you know, going to France for the, this is the first time in 20 years. 20 years, the first time. And it's brought some, you know, interesting comments from some of our social media handles. People are asking, how come countries like Burkina Faso are doing away with France and the likes, and Tinubu is embracing them, and so is the, well. So, once again, you are looking pretty gorgeous as usual. Yes. Super cool.
You are looking fresh, I said, you know.
Oh, fresh man. Thank you so much.
And I hope something is going on there.
Well, so, interesting scenario. What do you make out of the elections that is coming 7th of December, which is Saturday, Ghana's general elections?
I'm tired of this election. Every 4 years or 8 years. After the whole election, there's nothing good that comes out from it. So what is the need? What in Africa we need to understand now, to the where we are now, after all the whole independence for many years, and we are still in the same situation. We are not moving forward. And we keep on voting. Africa don't need democracy.
Right.
Democracy can never save Africa. Even though you put Baba Kofi and Nado there, it's not going to work. We are still going to be talking about the same thing.
It's so sad, really, because
it makes sense.
And when you look at when that part of Africa, let's say Ghana got the independence in 1957, first in the Sub-Saharan Africa, to date, I mean, it's so shameful. Yeah, so shameful.
Nigeria is 64.
Yeah.
And can you believe that Nigeria 64 years, no stable lights, no good road, no good education? 64 years.
That's sad.
So, and after 4 years now, I mean very soon now, I think they are not talking about maybe who is going to be the next president next. Who are they going to vote for?
Yes.
You have been voting for them for many years. Nothing good happened.
Exactly.
So why keep on voting for democracy then?
Yeah, so we need to have a strategy.
And these people are old. They should go and sleep.
That's an interesting one.
No, they are old.
Yeah.
They cannot do anything.
Yes. I understand.
They have qualification, like they say, but they don't have the brain.
I think the qualifications on paper and practically these are issues.
You can have the old degree and you don't have the common sense.
Yes.
So it's not about you having the degree without the common sense.
Queen Deborah is on fire. I told you.
Very annoying.
It's very, very annoying.
It's very annoying. I'm telling you.
With all this wealth,
we have everything
mineral resources,
oh my God.
petrol, and you can even throw a common seed on the ground. It will germinate. Lots of rivers, and
you don't need any manure to put on before anything will grow.
So really, I think ABL and Voice of London and its affiliate sisters will have to have a way of maybe deconscientizing these masses, because it doesn't make sense. How can you have so much wealth and the people are poor? And we need to put the blame on the leaders.
That means there is something wrong, I think there is something wrong. You
Right.
understand? It's just like a rich man, you understand? That is rich, but the children are suffering. So that means there is something wrong.
Right.
So it's the foundation, the root of the foundation we have to check to see maybe we are doing the right thing or we are not doing the right thing. It's like when people go to church, understand? They pray, they fast, they do everything, you understand? But still, people are suffering.
Yes.
That means what we are doing in that religion is not right, which is Christianity. It's not for Africa.
Right. Yes. So the hunter, Queen Deborah, on the case of looking at issues that probably can help us rethink and reset the African agenda.
Yeah.
Yes. And it doesn't really make sense.
No.
And we are not talking about small wealth. We are talking about overwhelming wealth.
No.
And so these leaders come into power, and all they think of is to siphon the very wealth into the West. And why, sometimes I say that I'm beginning not to accord any blame to the West, because they take, if you are stupid enough to bring and siphon your wealth to them, they will bring it and take care of their people.
But you are angry with what I was saying at that time.
I wasn't.
You were angry.
I was playing the devil's. No. I said I was playing the devil's
that kind of devil
advocate to balance the debate.
No, the fault is not the West. Stop blaming the West.
No, nobody's blaming the West.
We don't blame the West anymore this time around. We have to blame the leaders.
No. But you cannot totally take out the blame on the West off. What I'm saying is that the West, there's a factor of blame on the West as well. Okay, because I'm saying that.
Let's go.
No, because let me give you a scenario. Yeah. Say you have Ghana, for instance, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Yes, he was doing very well.
Exactly.
Why should certain, secret, I don't want to mention names, but certain secret services get involved with the military in Ghana to get rid of Kwame Nkrumah? So on that point, I would say that sometimes they are playing a part to get rid of the person who is not allowing them to take it. Exactly. So in that case, we can apportion them a certain blame.
Yes.
Not the majority.
For
interfering.
Yeah.
But
let them be
exactly.
Who they are. Let them take care of their own affairs, and you two mind your own business. Don't control them.
But one of the interesting points.
But we allowed ourselves to be controlled.
Not us, the leaders.
Yeah, I'm talking about the leaders.
Yeah, but they get in there.
It's because of their greed.
Yeah, and I think the leaders also betray the people. Because if the people have voted for you, on your campaign platform, you come in promising everything else, how you're going to change the economy of the people and the plight of the people. And then when you come in, you rather siphon. Look at somebody like Abacha. Siphon over 6 billion to the West. That's ridiculous.
Abacha, that's Yamanyama.
Oh, so how can you people allow Yamanyama to come to become?
I don't know, my brother.
I'm telling you, look, keep watching ABL television.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you this, that the problem that we have is the problem of bad leadership.
Yes.
It's the problem of bad leadership. And those people that are there, they cannot lead. Remember the word of Jesus Christ, what he said. He said, I have come to give peace. You understand? Not as the world give. You understand? But the peace that we are putting our focus on is democracy. And it's not going to give us peace.
Yes.
It never given us any peace from the beginning.
So in this case, we still need upright leadership to take care of affairs, because we all cannot go into the leadership and sit at the head.
No.
So how do we get the right ones?
That is why I keep on telling you, if you know that we have been talking about this, it is only the kingdom of God that when it's established, because it's going to be in righteousness and in holiness, it will take care of the affair of the welfare of the people.
Yeah, but then
God is going to use somebody.
God is going to use, because God manifests through people.
Exactly.
So exactly. So therefore, that particular leadership needs to come now, because it's too bad. Look at other African brothers and sisters and pregnant women and children dying on the seas of Africa.
But the question I want to ask you now, you said we need that right person to be there now. You ready?
Yeah.
So if the problem that we have there is that if that right person come, let me say for example, it is you that God chose.
Yes.
Are the people ready to listen? That is the problem.
Yes, but I'm also of the view that you've made a good point. But you see, if now let's take Nigeria, Ghana, other African countries, 54 countries, overwhelming wealth.
Yeah.
The coltan that makes television, remote, everything,
Everything
gold, diamond, bauxite, petrol. I mean, it doesn't make sense.
Just name it is there.
But I think if the right person comes and has the right team, then it will work. And then let me cross over to the Scandinavian countries. They have what we call the direct democracy, which is the opposite of the indirect democracy. The indirect democracy is something like the first past the post, where majority then takes over all the powers. You know, but in the Scandinavian countries, they practice the direct democracy, where nobody goes into politics to be paid. You go to politics as a voluntary true.
It has to be like a charity.
Exactly. It's like a charity. Nobody gets paid.
That is why you see what I'm saying.
Yeah,
now.
so your subsidies, you get it.
Yeah.
But nobody goes in there for money.
Exactly, charity. Because you see, for example, now you said something. It's about charity. We are talking about, let us look example for all these pastors, all these thieves and murderers. Let's talk about them. Because they're part of it as well.
Yes.
Like all these thieves and scorpion, you understand? Let us talk about them. So everything you are supposed to be doing is charitable work, you understand?
Exactly.
And when you are doing charity, what are you supposed to do to take care of the welfare of the people?
Exactly.
You understand?
Yes.
So they are not doing that.
Yes.
That is why we are saying the same thing.
Yeah.
That when the original person come out, you understand? That the one that the Lord have elect, when he come out, when he's doing that charitable work, it has to do it the way God wants it to be.
Yes. Look at a country like Burkina Faso. The leader that has come now doesn't take no pay apart from his military pay.
That's it.
Didn't want the presidential pay, doesn't want the presidential convoy, he doesn't want the Pajeros and the Land Cruisers, and the things he's doing for that country is amazing. You know, so we have the upright people there in Africa. The problem is that they don't get the chance because the thieves will not also allow them.
Exactly.
You see, but if we are able to practice...
No, because I know that light is going to come from Ghana. Forget about looking at this one.
Okay.
But the main power, the main light is going to come from Ghana, because Ghana is in the center of the earth.
Yes.
It has to come from there.
Yes.
You understand? It will not come from anywhere.
And then let's turn our attention to the issue of the Zimbabwe gold siphoning into Dubai. Dubai has now become the center of gold siphoning, and out of Dubai, it then flies out to the rest of the world. And the Africans are starving, can't even get common food to eat. It's terrible.
When I watched the documentary yesterday in Nigeria, where I was sitting down, I was weeping. I was weeping in the sense that if you see how they are taking the gold out, and they will pass through the airport, the person that is checking knows that they are coming.
Yes.
And they don't check their bags because they know who they are. You understand? They work with diplomatic passports.
Right.
They know them very well. And they will just go with a trolling bag like that, carry the gold, and they can come into that they can come into Zimbabwe maybe in 4 ways. And this has to be done Who is the head? Is the president. He's the number one. He's the president there. Then you have another person who is working with him. Is a pastor. Another one that is working with the pastor is a pastor as well.
Oh, God.
And his sister or the cousin or the niece, daughter one too, she's in charge.
Oh, dear.
So look at the form. How many people are they? But about 5 people. And they are taking all the resources that the old people have to enjoy. And I watch them in the street. They show the street of Zimbabwe. How people are sleeping on the street. How they are begging for food.
Terrible. Terrible.
And that is where tears begin to drop in my
And that is...
and immediately I said, God, these people, deal with them. Because it's so sad. Very
sad. And it's prevalent across the whole of Africa.
Every African.
So I think that we need to at least... it's good that that documentary was shown. It exposes, but the solution to blocking all those things.
Me, I pray God should come now. Me, I pray. I want God to come now to do something.
Yes, yes.
Me, I want God to come and save us. I'm telling you.
It's very sad.
Because if you look at it now, our leaders cannot save us.
No.
The West cannot save us.
No.
The Asian Dubai, they cannot save us.
No.
So who is going to save us?
Interesting.
That is God. We cannot. Nobody can save us.
Yes. It's quite interesting.
Nobody can save us. We are just in a center now.
Yeah.
And every hand is on us. You understand?
Yes.
So who is going to bring us out?
Yes. Yeah. Very sad. Listeners, we are...
Very sad.
Yes, watching ABA television. I'm with the beautiful Queen Deborah. We are just talking about pressing issues. Some news, breaking news and trending news as well. Ghana is having its general elections on Saturday, 7th of December. We've also got issues with the African Union, who oversees over 55 to 56 countries now in Africa, and yet we are not united. I was earlier on also talking about the direct democracy, where you go into politics not for what you get, but for charitable purposes, and also on a voluntary purposes as well. And so therefore, if we can adapt that type of system, that has made most Scandinavian countries one of the richest countries in the world. Their politicians don't take no pay, that's voluntary. And their economic system is the Nordic type of economics, where the states actually take control of the economy, and then the private sector is in there with a certain percentage. So if Africa can adopt same, maybe 60% states and then 40% private. But now, what is happening in Africa is that the privatization is everybody's taking what they can grab.
It's a total shambles.
You know,
when they are calling for election and all of them want to become president, it's only for one reason. They want to go and loot nothingness. And
look at the way they do the presidency. They go sharing rice.
I'm telling you.
And Gary and sugar.
They will share rice, share one bag of rice. And they will share sugar. And they will share.
And then you don't see them for the next 4 years.
4 years, you don't see
and then they come back again.
And they will come back again.
And so the people should start thinking.
The people should start thinking. The people should open their eyes. Even the same thing happened in the church. When they take all their money finished, every year, they will not, during the time of December, they want to do now, they will not give them bag of rice and turkey, and the foolish people, they will start showing it again on the TV to let people know that we are giving them chicken and rice. Upon all the money that you have paid, upon all the money they've collected from you, it's only rice and chicken.
Interesting.
It's so sad.
Yes. So,
it's so sad.
Listeners, we'll be back with same program with Queen Deborah. Keep it locked right here. Don't forget, you can still watch this on our sister digital stations, Voice of London Radio, WAP TV, and also our social media handles on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and for more, because we need to change the plight of Africa.
Yeah.
It can be done. And what I like about the West is that they actually exploit other people and they bring it to their country, and we all enjoy it. Because if you call 999 right now, the ambulance will be here, take you to your hospital. Whatever you want, assistance in anything, it is there. Housing upon your head is there. So why can't Africa also have a similar thing? Exactly. So we need leaders that can think and have conscience, that can implement such strategies and policies. Queen Deborah, any final word? Today we are just brief. We'll be back for more.
What I see in that, you know, when a poor man loses common sense, you understand?
Yes.
It will become a poverty for him.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
When a common man, when they lose their common sense, it becomes a poverty. The reason why is that you know that these people are not doing you any good. You understand?
Yes.
Why keep on voting for them?
And they bring you a can of milk and you vote for them.
And every
That's
4 years, they'll bring you one bag of small rice for you to eat for 4 years again or 8 years. Then when we come back again, we'll give you maybe oil. They plan another thing to give you for the next year.
We say to you people directly.
It's time you have to wake up. Think and wake up. And stop voting them. Vote democracy out of Africa totally. Take them away in the Negro land. We don't need it. He can't save us. He has not been saving us. He has not been helping us. So it is time that we poor people should wake up and stop sleeping.
Yes, so from Queen Deborah, let's wake up.
Let's wake up.
Let's wake up.
We have to wake up.
It is time.
And take everything
Once again,
back.
thank you for watching us. Hope to see you next time.
Thank you for watching us, and we hope to see you next time. Remain blessed, and let us wake up. It is time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. It's terrible, you know.